Hey everyone, welcome to another Get It Done with JPW video. I'm Patrick Ward. I started working on cars at 8 years old with my dad. My passion is cars, saving money, and helping others. I've saved myself thousands of dollars with my own car repairs. In this channel, I'll show you simple to follow steps to fix your own car. With that, come with me. Let's get it done. Today I'm going to be doing a string alignment on my 1986 Chevy S10. This truck has 480 plus thousand miles on it. I was moving it just about an hour ago, and I was driving it carefully through a stump infested area, and I hit a stump really hard and it knocked my alignment out. I took it for a drive. The wheel was not straight, it was sideways, and when I put it straight it kind of wandered down the road. So I'm going to show you how to do an alignment. So here we go. The first thing we're going to do, this will save you $70 to $150 depending on how you do it, who you take it to. So the first thing I'm going to do is use my back wheels as a reference. So let's show you here. And I've got my steering wheel set up already. I've set my steering wheel completely straight. You can see that. And then what I'm going to do is I get two heavy buckets. This one's got wheat in it, and it's about 45 pounds, so that's a good weight. And then I've got another one up there in the front of the car. If you look really close, I don't know if the line can see it. It does not look like you can see it. But there is a fishing line there, and what I've done is I've tied it there, and I run it 7 or 8 feet behind the car and 7 or 8 feet in front of the car. Then, assuming that my back wheel, my back axle is in alignment, I pull the string tight, and then I carefully and painstakingly set it back and forth, moving the buckets forward and backward just enough, just a little bit, to line it up on the smoothest part of my tire here. I had to rotate it so that my white wall lettering was not in the way. So on the front of my tire you can see it's kind of hard to tell, but I am just about, I'm about 1/4 of an inch away. I might need my cameraman here to help me. So I'm a 1/2 inch out. So I'm going to give her and she can focus on that. It's hard to tell with the camera angle, but if you look at it, it is, without touching the wire, it is pretty much right on 1/2 inch if you put your eyeball right over it. Now on the front of the tire, that's the back side of the back tire. Now I'm on the front side of the back tire, and that is, as you eyeball it, it's within a 1/16 of an inch. So now, with the steering wheel straight, let's go check the front vehicle. Now with the front of it, you can see that it's pretty close. I mean, if you were to eyeball it, you'd say, yeah, that's pretty good, but we've got our back as a reference, so let's see how much we're out. I am 1 3/8 inch on the front, smooth part of the tire, and that's the front of the front tire, and this is the back of the front tire, and I am 3/4 of an inch. So I knocked it out. What's 3/4 minus 1 3/8? Half of that. I knocked it out about a quarter of an inch, a 1/4 of an inch. So now we know how much we're out. The next thing we need to figure out is we're going to take the front end of the tire and pull it this way, and we're going to take the back end of the tire and push it this way. Under the front of the car, we're going to loosen this bolt here and here. Actually, we're going to loosen the nut. The nut is on the front side. It's a 1/2 inch front and back. So I've got a 1/2 inch wrench on the back. I'm going to do a 1/2 inch deep well socket on the front. I'm going to loosen both of these. Of course, it's, come on. As soon as it hits that, it's going to lock, which is exactly what I want. Okay. Now, I'm going to need I've got a little teeny socket on there because I don't want to, that's my only deep well, so I got to get a little pipe, a little extender, so I can break that free. So I'll be right back. Okay, I found my bigger 1/2 inch deep well, so I put that on there, and I've got my bigger pipe wrench. There we go. It's not very bad when you've got the right. All right. one's turning, so we're good. Done with that one. I just got to get it off. Do the same thing on this one. Okay, now I should be able to move this by hand, and I put a little heat on it. Okay. Now the object is to, because this is a stable, solid piece, and this is a solid piece, I'm going to turn this one. So I want to turn it, and I don't know which way it is yet, but I'm going to turn it, and the wheel is going to either go in or out. Now I've got weight on the wheel, so that might actually be extremely difficult to do, but I'm going to try it. And I want the front of the wheel to go out and the back of the wheel to come in. So I need this, if I want the front of the wheel to go out, I need this to get longer, not shorter. Let's turn it this way. And I think that's the right way. And I'm going to go half and half. I'm going to take half from the front and add half to the back. I don't have to turn it as far as I think I do, or as far as you would think. So I'm going to turn it one time around. You can see I've gone out about, I don't know, that's 2 thread widths, which is maybe in millimeters, maybe 2 millimeters. So let's check the measurement on the hood, or on the tire. All right, the front is now at just about 7/8 of an inch. I'm sorry, the back of the front, and the front of the front is 1 1/8. So I've actually come quite a bit. So I'm going to turn it a little bit more. So the tie rod goes like this. This is the part that's connected to the inner, and this is the outer where the wheel is. And it's got a little bar in the middle of it, and it's not very strong. So I hit it, and it pushed it really hard, and the only place it can go is bend at the weakest area, so it did this. And when it does this, it's now shorter than this. And that's what made my steering funny. So now I'm going to straighten it out again. So I'm going to take it from here, and I'm just going to basically push it out so it's straight. All right, the back of the front is now right at 1 inch. So we put our hand under there so we can tell. It's right at 1 inch, plus a 32nd or a 64th. And the front is, boy, the front's right at 1 inch as well. So we're good. Oh, I forgot to check my steering wheel. I should have my cameraman in the car holding the steering wheel straight.
I'm recording.
Yeah, so now we got to fix that.
And that's why you pay $100, so you don't have to spend 2 hours doing this.
That's why you don't jack the front of the car, because the ground will hold it pretty sturdy for you. But you really should have somebody in the car holding it straight. Okay. There's enough play in it from there to there that I'm going to call that good. Now let's recheck the wheels. Okay, the back of the front wheel is now at 1 and just under 1 1/4. 1 tick, and the front is at just over 3/4. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to have my camera woman get inside and hold the steering wheel.
He's moving that, and so he asked me to stay here and to hold this so it doesn't move. Right there is moving. He's the one moving it. So let's see if you call it good. He's trying really hard. He's measuring again. We'll see.
Okay, now let's put it right over. Okay, 7/8 and 1 inch. 7/8 and it's the middle mark between 7/8 and 1 inch. So we got that good. Now we're going to tighten it. When I got everything lined up, my old settings are up on top, and I don't think I want them there. I think I want them either all the way to the back. I want them all the way to the back or all the way to the front. I want those so they don't get gunk and dirt in them. So I'm going to probably turn them so they're in the up direction and then tighten them from there. So you'll probably need to loosen a little bit, turn it by hand, set it where you want, and then tighten it back up. So let's go to that point. I've got them repositioned. I'm going to check my alignment one last time to make sure it's correct. I didn't move anything, then I'll tighten them up. It's been more than a year since I've done the front end alignment on this, and I've put over 1,500 miles on it. I don't drive it that often, but I wanted to just take a look at the tires with us now that it's been so long since I've driven on it. If I've done a good job, the tires will not be noticeably worn. If I've done a bad job, they're going to look like they've been through the ringer, through the tire recycler. So let's take a look. They don't look noticeably different, so I guess we know what we're doing for now. Now we'll edit that part out. They don't look noticeably different, so I think we've got a in a pinch alignment for if you're. They don't look noticeably different. Maybe it's the tinted glasses that are messing me up. The tires look good. Let's just leave it at that. So if you're ever in a pinch and you need to do an alignment, you've got 2 hours to kill and you don't have $100 to blow, you can try this method. Let me know how it works. Post the comments in the notes below. If you like what you've seen, subscribe to the channel and give us any ideas that you might want to see in the future, and we'll be happy to incorporate that into our next videos. Thanks.